Hey, it's the last ones. V6 Tacomas. 2023 is the last year, and this is your limited edition. Today's video, we're going to walk around the outside, take a look at the exterior features. This one's got a bunch of extras on it, and then we'll dive inside later in the video and check out the interior. Here we go. If you like chrome and you like LED lighting, you're gonna love the limited edition. This is the top of the line in the luxury edition, and chrome everywhere, plus the top of the line LED headlight package that's offered on the Tacoma. So blacked out bezels, LED turn signals, daytime running lights, automatic high beams, automatic on and off of those high beams, super white, super bright, super clear. LED fog lights down here on the lower bumper, standard. And then chrome, and more chrome, and it starts with the chrome bezels here around the fog lights, chrome grille surround, satin silver grille, huge Toyota badge, check that thing out. Dynamic radar cruise control sensors behind that badge, and then your forward-facing camera, part of your 360 camera setup. The front bumper cover, painted color to match. So wind chill pearl's the color, that's an extra charge color, 4 1/4. But man, it really looks nice on this truck, especially with all the chrome. Now, similar to the TRD Sport, there is a lower air dam, lower valance there for aerodynamics. This is a more of an on-road, smooth ride, quiet ride type of vehicle. But if you're gonna do any off-road driving, I recommend you take that bad boy off, because it will get ripped off if you don't. It's just plastic, it's on there with a few screws, and away you go. Down underneath, there is a skid plate. That's a steel skid plate. That's not the heavy duty one. And then you do have a tow or a tie down hook up front as well. But I love the profile on this one. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of that wind chill pearl color? Now for 2023, all Tacoma's got a little bit of a lift, an additional 1/2 inch body lift all the way around. So it sits up a little bit higher. Limited edition has color to match over fenders, blizzard pearl, these awesome chrome wheels, again more chrome, and they're kind of a charcoal gray painted insert with the chrome lug nuts. And that's going to be a 265/60 series tire, and that's an 18-inch wheel and tire setup on there. Nice smooth ride. These are Michelin tires, are more, like I say, more of an on-road tire, but they'll work a little bit for off-road. Coil over strut front suspension up here, independent front suspension as well. This one does have the upgraded factory mud guards, so elongated front and rear, $129 extra for that. We also have the blacked out badge package on this one, with the Tacoma being blacked out. Chrome mirror caps, LED turn signals. Here's a 360 camera right underneath the mirror there. These mirrors have blind spot monitoring. They're heated, they're powered. You can see they break away, and then they also fold in, which is something I recommend if you're going to do that off-road driving. More chrome on the door handles, so the forward-facing part of the door handle, and then painted color to match with the smart keyless entry system. So just grab the door handle, give it a tug, it unlocks automatically. They did add this protective matte black finish here, helps protect against scratches from your fingernails and such. Privacy glass, blacked out limited badge there. Kind of surprised, but they have a black shark fin antenna. Would have thought that would be painted color to match like everything else is. There's your bed light right there. Privacy glass on the rear window, and that's a power sliding window standard. Now this one's been upgraded with the factory hard tonneau cover, and it's got Tacoma stamped in there. $650 extra, and then this one has the remote tailgate release for your keyless fob as well, so you got a nice secure place to stow your stuff in the back. And again, this one does have the mud guards on the back here. As we swing around to the tail lights, still a little disappointing because the tail lights on here are not LED, they're still halogen tail lights. I know the next year, the 2024, will be LED lights, but halogen here. Blacked out badging for your 4x4, Tacoma stamped right in the bed, and you can buy an applique if you want to make that black too, you can do that. V6 badging, stamped Toyota in the tailgate release. Here's your backup camera, tailgate lock, and then built-in bed liner on all of the Tacomas. So this is a composite bed, so automatically you're going to get that bed liner. Here's your 12 volt. This is just a little storage cubby. There's some bed lights here, tie down hooks, but you can see with that tonneau cover you do have some nice storage and secure storage area at that. Nice over the lip protection here on your tailgate. Actually, that goes all the way around the bed itself, standard. This one does have the sonar parking sensors here in the bumper, and so to get that you have to have a painted bumper caps. They do offer this with chrome, but you can't get the sonar parking with the chrome bumper caps, only painted. And then we're pre-wired, 4-pin, 7-pin towing, lights here on the bumper, and then there's your class 4 trailer receiver, and then tucked up underneath is where you find the full-size spare tire, which of course you want that if you're going to be towing. And then you can see we've got a solid rear axle, and there's your shocks back there for the rear axles, as well as leaf springs. I guess on the 24s they're going to have a multi-link rear suspension. This has been the best-selling configuration in the compact pickup segment, mid-size pickup segment, for years. A great vehicle, but it will be all new for 2024. So if you want the V6, which is what this one has, go for the 23. Let's take a look at that engine. So there it is, good old tried and true 3.5 24 valve V6, great engine, phenomenal performance, durability, unbelievable. So it's connected to a 6-speed automatic transmission, 278 horsepower, up to 6,600 pounds towing capacity. It does have the trailer towing package, so you got an engine oil cooler as well. And combined fuel economy average 20 miles per gallon. Not great, but this is a workhorse, so you're going to compromise somewhere. The engine and the transmission have a 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain warranty. You also get Toyota Care, which covers your basic maintenance, so your oil changes, fluid top-offs, roadside assistance, and tire rotations covered for the first 2 years, 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. So a really great warranty on the 2023 Tacoma. I think it'll probably be the same warranty next year on the 24 Tacoma. But next year I think they're going to offer this in a hybrid, and it's going to be a 4-cylinder turbo as well. So that'll be interesting to see how that goes over with our Tacoma buyers. Let's go ahead and jump inside and take a look at the interior. All right, let's jump in. We'll take a look at the driver's door first. So this one has the combination black and chocolate interior, kind of an interesting combination. Not my favorite, but this one sold, so I guess it doesn't matter. I'm not buying it. Padded armrest, auto up and down on your windows. Power windows here, power door locks, power mirrors, more chrome on the door handle, bottle holders, and then the limited edition does have your JBL audio system. Great sound system in this truck. The door sill is stamped with Tacoma right there. They do make sill protectors as well. You can add that if you'd like. Here's your seats, full power seat, power recliner, power lumbar support. Nice, comfortable seats. And they're kind of textured because sometimes this soft tech and leather can be slippery. But so they textured it for off-road driving. Height adjustable headrest, height adjustable seat belts. Side airbags built right into the seats, so they slide back and forth with the seats. We've got 4 vents across the dashboard. Omnidirectional, up, down, left, right. You can turn them on and off, more chrome. Whole bunch of switches. Traction control on and off. View 360 on and off. Cargo light on and off. Automatic headlights on and off. 120 volt converter on and off, and that's going to be in the trunk there. Hood release. Dead pedal, brake, and accelerator where you'd expect them, and we do have a tilt and telescoping steering wheel standard. Let's grab a seat. So behind the wheel of the Tacoma, there's a lot of room up front if you've got the seat all the way back. Probably not so much in the back seat with the seat all the way back, but this one really is pretty nice. I'll show you here the leg room. So there's the leg room. I can't drive it with the seat all the way back. I'm 5'7". I think 6-footers would be fine. Much bigger than that might be a little bit of a squeeze, but stop by and judge for yourselves. The steering wheel is leather wrapped. It is not heated though. That's something that kind of surprises me, that you don't have a heated steering wheel on the limited edition. A little bit of a disappointment. Fingertip controls for the information center up here in the gauge cluster. Fingertip controls for the dynamic radar cruise control settings, lane departure or lane tracing settings. Cruise control still old school down here. Works just fine, just located a little differently. Over on this side, sound system controls, volume, change the radio stations, voice activation, Bluetooth connectivity for your smartphone. So all the latest tech. Some of it's just a little bit different than it will be next year. Over on this side, washer wiper controls, intermittent settings for those. Over here, we've got our headlight controls. Might have mentioned earlier, we have auto on and off for your headlights. Also auto high beams for headlights. And then your fog light controls are going to be right here. Again, those are all LED lights. Let's take a look at our gauge cluster. So same one they've had for years, but functional and works pretty well. Tach and temperature over here, speedometer, fuel gauge, and then the information center here with a digital speedometer, outside temperature, and then we can toggle through here if we want to look at our fuel economy, our trip information. We also have compass, and then we can also kind of go through our safety sense settings as well, our pre-collision, lane departure, all of those things we can set up individually right here, and the controls are going to be here on the steering wheel. Let's take a look at our center, our sound system. So this is going to be the JBL audio system. It's the top of line sound system with navigation. Of course, you can always use the wireless Apple CarPlay for navigation if you have that as well. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Alexa compatible, and then 3 months of the Sirius satellite radio complimentary. It's a nice sound system. It's pretty darn responsive. I expect in the 23 they're probably going to have more of a tablet, or I'm sorry, the 24 it'll probably be more of a tablet style, but still very good sound system. I'm sure you won't be disappointed with it. At least the average audiophile will be just fine with it. Let's take a look down here and see what we've got. So we've got temperature controls here, front driver and passenger, heated seats for your front passenger driver, 3 different temperatures, push button start for the engine, 4-wheel drive selector, automatic temperature controls, front window defrost, heated outside mirror controls are right here. Then way down here we've got blind spot monitoring on and off, parking assist on and off, power rear window. So this switch right here, that's going to open and close this window back here, like so. There's a USB port here. We do have wireless charging for our smartphone, so my phone's down here. If I hit the switch, it might power it on. Depends on your case. I found it can be sensitive depending on the case. There's a 12-volt outlet right here, 2 cup holders. Here's your automatic transmission selector. It is leather wrapped. Parking brake's going to be here. Cup holder. You do get 2 of the keyless remotes and just a little storage cubby right here. We'll take a look at the armrest. Oops, got my heated seat on. It must be warming up my buns. Bear with me. All right, so a padded armrest, and then underneath there's good storage, and there's 2 USB-C ports kind of like right there. I don't know if you can see them, but they are backlit. Same seating arrangement as we saw on the driver's side. You can see that's that chocolate seating covers, padded here, locking glove box. It's a nice size glove box. This one has the high performance charging cables. Those are an extra cost. And then take a look up here. There's a passenger assist grip with a side airbag there, or curtain airbag I should say. Got lighted vanity mirrors. The visors slide. They don't have extension on them. They kind of slide. This, you do get the standard power sliding moonroof. If we close it, you can see that it has privacy glass on here. It also tilts up in the back like so, and then you also get the visor on there. Overhead lighting, safety connect for roadside assistance. There's a place to stow your sunglasses. And then limited edition does have the automatic dimming rear view mirror with the 3 different garage door openers set up. So the limited edition has all of the top of the line safety features, tech features, comfort, convenience features. If you want loaded, this one qualifies for that. Let's take a look in the trunk. So the doors up in the back are identical to up front. Of course, you have privacy glass on these back windows. For those of you who have watched my Tacoma videos, you know I'm not a fan of the way these seats work back here. Hopefully they change it up next year. But before we get there, it does come with these cleats for the rail system on the bed. All right, as far as the seats go, they're not easy to fold down. First of all, you have to pull this seat up like that. But guess what? Unless you have this one all the way forward, it's going nowhere. It's just going to go up and fall back down. So you have to come up here and move this one forward, and then come back here. So that's step one, and see if you got it far enough ahead. Yep, I hit it far enough ahead. Doesn't have to be all the way ahead, but it has to be quite a ways. Underneath here, there's a storage compartment here, and that runs all the way over to the passenger side as well. It's not locking, but it is a good place if you want to stow these cleats. Just throw those down in there, lock it up. Now, to get this seat down, this is the even more miserable part. Excuse my opinion, but it just is not well designed. So to get this down, you think, well, you can just fold it down. Well, guess what? You can't do that either. You have to take the headrest off, pull it up. It's supposed to go on these slots right here. I don't even mess with it anymore. Just pull it up, pull it out, throw it on the floor, and away you go. Behind the seat, there's some nice storage. There's hooks here for grocery bags and such. And I do like the backs of these seats because they've got some nice hard plastic here to protect the seat from damage. But this whole setup, man, Toyota, I really hope you change that in the 24s because it's not easy to do. Of course, that seat folds up as well. There are some code hooks back here, overhead lights, and passenger assist handles. Pocket on the back of the passenger seat. Nothing here on the driver's seat. And 2 cup holders. But guess what? No place to plug in your stuff. It's an extra charge. Dealers can add it. But boy, I wish Toyota would get that handled. Maybe in the 2024 they'll get her done. So that's a quick overview of the 23 Toyota Tacoma Limited Edition 4-wheel drive V6. Last year for the V6 and last year for this body style. Next year it's going to be all new. Although I got to tell you, this looks as modern as any other truck on the road right now. So hey, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. This is Tony here at Smart Toyota. Thanks for watching.